Welcome back to 4 Geeks by Geeks, the place where geeks come to geek out. Happy Monday, you guys. As always, I am Boser, and we are here to geek out on a Monday night. How are we doing? Let me know how you're doing on this Monday. It feels like it's been weeks since our last Monday, but it's literally only been 7 days because these are like my favorite times of my week that I get to hang out with you. I get to hang out with a great guest, and it's just like our chance to just be nerds here on the internet. This is my favorite thing. If you missed last week, we geeked out with She Anime Podcast, all about different anime, what's hot right now, how they got started into podcasting, and there was 3 guests. That's right, 3, and we had a great time, and now I'm best friends. One of them had a birthday this week, and she taught me how to give myself affirmations, and we described anime badly to find out which of us was the real anime weeb hero. Spoilers, it was the person that watched it the least. Hi, Michael Smith. Hi, Stephanie Strick. Hi, Eric Jaws. Hi, Steggy. Hi, Alec. Hi, Ozetus. Try Ozetus over the counter, starting now. Thank you guys for joining me tonight. You thought I was Moose. You would be wrong. But if you didn't know you're here for a Geek Out Sesh, now's your time to leave because we're going to have a great time tonight. I'm really excited for my guest tonight. Hi, John. She is one of, and I might say this about all my guests, but I haven't because I mean it about this one. One of my favorite people that I've had the pleasure of meeting in this little community that we've created and that honestly we've joined into. She is not only insanely talented at what she does, she has an amazing heart, and she just connects with every person that she comes in contact with. And I know this because I'm in her Discord, and everybody just can't wait until they get to talk to the one, the only ZomBree. So thank you guys for geeking out with me tonight, and her. Tonight, we're going to be talking about some really great stuff. I'm going to talk to her about how she got started into cosplay for all you cosplayers out there, how she figured out how to build this amazing community that she's done, and then how she brought that to Twitch, and now she's got her own stream network and people showing up, and she's amazing on there. But we're also, and this is kind of the thing I'm really excited about, we're also going to talk about like some real talk, some truth bombs about the mental toll that all of this takes on a person, because as I know many of you are, you're creators, you're photographers, you're streamers, you're cosplayers, and you do that because you love it, but there can come a point where that thing you love almost becomes a monster and has maybe a mental health detriment on you or emotional health. Or, as I've learned on the other side, maybe that very thing has become the thing that's given you confidence, and it's pulled you out of the hole that you were in and given you motivation to keep creating. So we're going to cover all of that. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you stick around till the end. Hi, Cat Lady Mallory. When we're going to take all the heavy conversation and throw it out the window, and Bree and I are going to do some cosplay in 60 seconds to see if we can throw together cosplay in a minute with some random shit that we all gathered next to ourselves. But enough from me. I need you guys, if you aren't already huge fans of ZomBree, that you are about to be. And I don't need to explain why, because you're going to find out for her yourself. So please blow it up in the chat. Let's get some hype. Let's get some emoji. Let's get some fire for the one, the only, my friend, ZomBree. Hello.
Hello.
Give it up.
Hi, everybody. How's everyone doing tonight?
Look at her. Look at her. Would you just look at her? Look, let me help you. There you go. There she is. There she is. This is your show now. Yes. I'm a guest. How are you doing tonight, ZomBree?
I am doing good. It's a Monday, and usually Mondays are pretty bad, but this one is great.
This is why we do this on a Monday, because you need something to carry you through from the weekend. So at least if this is like your 4th day in a weekend, the Monday, right. Geek Out Sesh.
Right. Exactly.
Honestly, thank you so much for joining me tonight. This is this is an interview, a Geek Out Sesh. It's not quite an interview. It's like we're hanging out. But this is one I've actually been looking forward to for years. Years. And I'm not lying.
Supposed to be in person. I remember.
I know. It was meant to be in person. It was supposed to be. Destiny robbed us. But thank God for technology that it helped this happen. I need to show with everyone just some proof that this was years ago. Because ZomBree has been one of our OG supporters from the moment that we were born. 4 Geeks by Geeks was born. It was like the end of 2018.
Yep.
And the very next C2E2 in 2019, I had already followed you on Instagram and was like loving all your stuff. And I'm going to show this. Here we go. I'm going to share it on the screen. I went to C2E2. It was like a late night, after dark kind of thing going on. And they had karaoke. And I didn't participate in karaoke. I would now, but
I did not either, so it's okay.
I was too nervous. But not as nervous as I was when I turn around and I see this icon. This is in 2019, March 22nd, 2019, proof. When Boser goes out on his own, everyone else stayed at the Airbnb. I was like, screw you guys. I'm going to blow it up at C2E2.
Right.
Everyone low-key geeked out a bit when we saw the ZomBree. You were what, casual Anna?
Yeah, we did like a casual princess. And it was so funny because I just remember like you came up and you were like, "Are you ZomBree?" And I was like, no one has ever said that to me in my life. And I was like, yes. Who are you, random person?
I'm going to be your new best friend for the next 2.5 years. Wait, what year is it? 2019. Not 2.5, maybe 2.
Yeah.
Well, more like 1.5. I'm not great at math. It's not a strong suit of mine. But honestly, I was so excited because I saw you and you were so cool. Like you were geeking out at the fact that I was geeking out. And I was like, yes, this is what it's all about.
I was geeking out that you knew who I was.
Well, at this point, who doesn't know who you are?
A lot of people. I am a chameleon, so most people don't know who I am when I'm like outside of cosplay. It's actually quite funny.
You can just like sneak into cons.
Like no one sees my real face except for, now I started streaming, so people do see the real me now.
Yeah, well, we're gonna get to all that. But I love that our communities we siphoned off of your community, so now we're just ZomBree's community beta, and that's why all of everyone's showing up tonight for this interview. So for those at home that may not know ZomBree, can you take us back in time and just kind of how did you get started into what was the first thing that you got started into? And was it cosplay or was there something before that?
So way back when in high school, I learned that conventions were a thing. And I wanted to go so bad because I was the anime nerd. I carried around the Inuyasha backpack.
Oh, yeah.
And I wanted to go so bad. But it was like my senior year and Anime Central was the same day as prom. And for those of you who don't know, you see many proms happening at Anime Central when you go.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I've never been to
Oh, yeah. There is always like a prom happening. It's the funniest thing seeing people's reactions. So I ended up not going.
Oh, thank you for the sub.
A year and a half with you.
Oh my God. 2.5 years.
Geez.
Or a year and a half with DJ. That's insane.
Jeez, that's
insane.
I can't believe we're doing this that long.
Right. We're getting older.
Right.
How did this happen?
But yeah, so I didn't end up going my senior year, and that's when I learned like cons were a thing.
Okay.
And my freshman year in college, I met my now ex-boyfriend, and his whole family has been doing this for like years. Like they were veterans by the time I met them.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So they were like, you need to come. You don't have to dress up, but you have to come with us to experience this. And I was like, okay, cool. Let's go. But I did end up dressing up. I did San from Princess Mononoke. and I did Colin from Code Geass. And Colin was like all handmade. Like it was like that was my first like made costume. And my mom is a seamstress, so she helps me a lot with like a lot of the
that's
costume
nice.
stuff. Yes, it's very helpful.
That worked.
But my Princess Mononoke I actually like thrifted, so that was a lot of fun. So I had like both sides kind of. I had like the thrifted first cosplay, but I also had like the handmade first cosplay too.
Okay.
And that like I did it one time and I'm like, I love this. I can't not do this. And like even after like I was like, oh, when we broke up, I was like so worried I wasn't gonna still like it. And I was like, I like it more. This is so much more fun because I can do whatever I want. I don't have to match somebody.
Right.
So then I went to C2E2 and then I went to Wizard World because like I met more cosplayers and more people introduced me to different cons. And then I want to say it was 2019. I went to like 11 cons in a year and I wanted to die.
Nikes.
Yeah, it was a lot.
What were you doing? You could afford 11 cons. I could not. And I'm a grown ass man with a full-time job. Jesus.
Well, most of them I did not stay at like a hotel or anything like that. It was just like me going, so that cut a huge chunk of like the payoff of it. But also, it was a couple of Indiana cons where we had like 8 to 10 people in a hotel room that fit 4. So I would not recommend.
That tracks.
Right. So I was like, did that once, never again. It was not fun. But yeah, it was. I just started because my ex-boyfriend told me to. And I fell in love with it from there. So it's not like a fun story, but it's a great story.
But everyone has a gateway person.
Right.
That introduces them to con culture or geek culture, cosplay culture, anime culture. And so did you like outgrow his love for it for yourself?
Oh yeah, 100%. He was definitely not into it as much as I was. Where like I wanted to do like bigger things, and like for example my Harley Quinn mallet that I created that was huge. Like I wanted to do all these big props and I want to do all this, and traveling with his family it wasn't easy for me to bring giant props. So then I had to like when I went out on my own I was like, oh, I have a whole car, I can fit this giant mallet that fits in my like entire trunk. So it's like you I think it's like I outgrew it because I wanted to go more. I wanted to go further. I wanted to do more than what I was doing.
And with your mother as a seamstress, you knew it was possible. You've seen it.
It's very helpful to have her because I can just show her something and she'll be like, okay, I can figure out how to make that. Or we're just like Maj Podge a pattern together and go from there.
Side note, good night, DJ. Sorry your internet sucks. Catch you soon. No. Okay, so then was Harley, that was your first big cosplay?
Yeah, that was my first like big prop.
Okay.
That I made. It was a lot of fun. I tried to make it as light as possible because this thing was probably let me back up. It was probably like that big.
Hey, nice shirt.
Thanks. Yeah, guys, you should totally check it out.
Is this a tacky move? Is this a tacky move? We're gonna do
not
it
a
anyway.
tacky move at all. We're doing it. Shameless plug.
Oops.
But yeah,
I mean, I'm looking for your picture of it on your Instagrams. I'm gonna scroll your Instagram the whole time.
It's pretty far down, unfortunately.
Okay, let me scroll more aggressively.
Super aggressive scrolling.
With this little roller mouse. There's only one level of aggressive, and it's TPS reports. Oh! Is it the black and white?
No, it is it's black and red.
Or black and red. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
You know, the other color that's not
that's
white.
Not white. I did do a black and gray Harley. That's what I thought you were talking about. I had an obsession with Harley at a point in my life, and I was cosplaying like every variation. That's it.
There she is. So what is it about Harley that you geek out so hard about?
So I don't geek out about her that much anymore, and that was kind of ruined by cosplayers, unfortunately.
Geez.
But I fell in love with her not because of comics. Actually, I fell in love with her because of the Arkham Asylum games.
Oh yeah, those are great games.
I just fell in love with her character and her design and everything on that game. So I was just like, I love this. I want to do this. And fun fact, I never cosplayed that version. I've cosplayed like every other version of Harley except for the one that I fell in love with.
You know, I love you, I respect you, but you know, go somewhere else.
Right. You're
I got
just
no
like,
time for you.
you're my dream that's like out there. And like, I could do it so easily and I just don't. And I don't know why. But yeah,
Is there a mental block or what is it?
maybe it's like if I check that off, like I'll just be fully done with her, and I don't want to be. Like I still love her, especially now that like Suicide Squad's coming out. And like they're showing her her like more now, which is great. But it also brings in the haters, and I've done a black and white Harley, a Christmas Harley, a green and purple like Joker Harley, and then I've done like a Suicide Squad version. It's actually that one, my roller derby one.
There she is.
So
I love a roller derby, man.
A lot of people get very defensive as far as like Harley wouldn't wear that, or that's not something Harley would do, and people get very, very defensive about it.
Get fucking defensive about cosplay.
Right.
Why?
Right. So it got to a point where I was just so annoyed with it that I was like, I don't want to be a part of this like little Harley community anymore, because they're gatekeepers. Exactly what Steggy said. They're gatekeepers.
Yeah. It's stupid. I mean, do you have any... I'm curious to hear your thoughts on that as well. Like the more and more that cosplay is becoming more kind of I don't want to say mainstream.
Yeah.
I don't think it's ever going to be mainstream, but
it's becoming more popular and
totally
accepted.
And with like gender, race, weight, like all these things, like, no, you can't cosplay that because fill in the stupid fucking blank.
Right. I hate it. I hate it so much because like way back when in like 2013, when I first started cosplaying, we were all in our Party City wigs that look like plastic.
Right.
And like I'm gonna say like people didn't have really good cosplays back then, but it was like bot cosplays a lot of the times. And there wasn't YouTube where you could just Google how to make something or have a pattern readily available. You were figuring this all out on your own. And I know people who even date further back than me that say the same thing. Like it used to just be about like attempting to get to dressed up as this character that you love and just geeking out about it. And now it's turned into like this popularity contest or this like gatekeeping, like, well, that's my character. And I ran into that actually a lot when I was in Harley. I had a friend that like was obsessed with Harley, and she was like, well, you can't do that version because I want to do that version. And I'm like, well, we're no longer friends.
Do it better than what?
Right. Like, I don't care. Do it however you want to do it, but I'm going to still do my version because I love it. And I created this, and I'm not saying that I'm the only one that's ever done a Joker Harley, because I'm sure 1,000 other people have done it. Right. But this is something that, like, I created in my mind, and I put it down, and I did it in the version that I wanted to do it. And
then you go to cons, and you find, like, a meetup. Maybe, like, a DC villain meetup, or even a Harley meetup. And you have a sea of Harleys, and everyone's like, oh my god, look, we all love a Harley! Right. Beautiful.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I actually was a part of, like, a Harley thing, and that was when I did my my gray and black one that was, like, supposed to be, like, comic book style. Okay. And, like, so many people were like, that's so awesome! Like, I've seen people do that, but it looks great, and this is so awesome. And I'm just like, it's funny how you have, like, it's like two heads. You have, like, this great community, or you have this just, like, toxic community. And it's like, where you have to, like, tread the waters and find where the right community is. And sometimes that can be very hard. You can think that person's positive, but then they turn toxic, just like my friend that was gatekeeping Harley. And I was like, really?
And Steggy nailed it on the head before I even got a chance. It extends to social media. Like, sometimes I want 4 Geeks by Geeks just to be the place where geeks come to geek out. Like, no drama. It's just a good time. It's an escape, which cosplay, video games, anime is for many of us. We just want to escape stupid life, be ourselves, just love what we love. And that's what I think a con was meant to be. That's what all of this was meant to be. Right. But then you bring it into social media, and now we you have the good side of being able to share what you love with more people. Like
Right.
this could never happen without social media. We would have
Right.
never connected.
Exactly.
But also you bring out the worst of people.
Right.
It's
And
stupid.
everyone like can hide behind a screen and say whatever they
Ugh,
want just because
yeah.
they're safe behind the screen. And it can really like destroy someone when they like post a picture and it's amazing and you're like, I'm so proud of this. And then it's just like gets teared down.
It's stupid. So this brings me to my question. Oh, thank you for the host. Oh, DSB. Thanks, buddy. So you have a really great Discord and a great following on Instagram and on Twitch. And like you said, where this kind of community can become sour so quickly.
Right.
But yours, you guys, let me just take a hot second. If you want a loving Discord besides ours, if you want a even more loving Discord somehow, go join Breeze. Type command ZomBree. It'll take you to Twitch. It's got all the links to her Instagram, her Discord, her Twitch, her everything. Like, I'm part of your Discord, and your Discord makes me want to be a better human. But that didn't happen. You didn't just curate by picking the best people. You set the tone. How did you do that?
I just try to be real. Like I try to be
Thank you, Michael.
honest and real, like as much as I can. I try not to like we're going to talk about mental health. I try not to like hide that kind of thing. And I try to like speak about it because I know what it feels like to be that person, like kind of in the shadows waiting to like speak about something. So I try to be real. I myself, if you like ever went to like any of my streams, I swear up a storm like a pirate. I like
while being a pirate,
me. right. While being a pirate, I'm just me, and I try like I am mom. I am like the cosplay mom. I like to take people in. I like to take care of them, and as long as you like don't cross me, we're great. Like I will be the nicest person to you ever, and I will take care of you.
Warning shots.
Right. Don't cross me.
Ooh, I like this.
Zombie mommy.
Yeah. I think that's your alter ego.
Yeah.
Some of your darker cosplays might be zombie mommy.
Right.
And so you feel like honest begets honest, authentic gets on authentic.
Yeah. And
You
like
just-
I
Yourself
hate
100%.
right, and I don't like fakeness. I don't like fake people. Like, don't pretend to be nice to me if you don't like me. I won't take it personally. Like, sometimes people just don't click, and that's
Right.
okay.
It's fine. There are more Discords.
Right,
There's too many Discords.
right. Oh, I know.
Just to check, how many Discords are you a part of?
Oh, I just cleared out my Discords, so I'm not actually a part of that many anymore. But now I'm only a part of 7. I was a part of 25.
Oh my God, no. As soon as I passed like maybe 6, I was like, can't, I'm out.
Right, it's just too much.
No.
And then I end up like muting them, and then I'm not talking to them, and I'm just like, well, I feel like this is useless.
Right. But honestly, after you are part of ZomBree's Discord, I'm like, what's the point of being a part of anything else? Even ours, I'm like, man, these
I love
this
your
Boser
Discord.
guy fucking sucks. I'm gonna hang out with Bree.
I don't talk that much in your Discord, but I definitely creep it all the time, and it just
Okay,
makes
but
me
same
smile.
on yours. I see all yours, and I'm like, oh my God, this is the shit I need to be doing on our Discord. We have a Discord yet. I'm not doing the things that Bree's doing. I want to be like Bree. But honestly, it's beautiful, and I don't think. I hope that you never actually understand the goodness that you're putting into the world, because I think that day comes, something broke. But you are doing such good, one tiny thing at a time, and it's beautiful.
You say that, and I don't see it. I just like, I
Exhibit A, folks. Exhibit A. Mm-hmm. Like I said, the day you do see it, then maybe we have a problem.
well, that's when I take over the world.
Yeah. You don't get to be a narcissistic asshole like I do, where I'm like, yeah, I'm the best. I think so. You think so. Let's just agree. But you've had that attitude since the moment I met you in Hall J. McCormick Center.
Right.
But so then you took your cosplay, you created a beautiful community where people just loved what you were doing, and then you decided to move to Twitch to stream. How'd that go for you?
So in the beginning, I mostly did it because one, we were in quarantine. I know a lot of people did it for that
Oh my
reason.
God. I just watched Twitch numbers over the last calendar year, and quarantine, they went,
right.
same.
So I know a lot of people jumped on that bandwagon. So I did that mostly because it was a way to hang out with people. Like I was doing the video hangouts with people, and I was doing playing games online with people, but it didn't feel, something was missing. And then when I started doing Twitch, I was also in a very low point, mental health wise as well, because stuck inside. When you're a cosplayer and someone who goes to conventions a lot, that interaction and what you look forward to is taken away from you. It can cause very bad mental health, because for me, it was kind of like a check-in almost. It was like, I can look forward to this thing that's happening in May. I can look forward to this thing that's happening in November. And I didn't have that anymore.
Yeah.
And it was so draining to me, because I was like, I'm going to work. Well, I'm not going to work. I actually worked remote. I'm working remote every day. So I literally get out of bed, crawl over to my computer, sign on, work for 8+ hours. Sometimes I was doing more, because I was like, I have literally nothing to do. And I watched through all the movies. I watched through all the TV shows that I wanted to. So I was like, I just worked all day, and it was very, very depressing. And starting Twitch actually really, really helped my mental health. And it gave me something to look forward to, 2 times a week. Where I could say okay, I'm going to do this. And I was doing Sunday sessions where I was having everyone come in, and we were playing Among Us. And that was a lot of fun, because you had all these people kind of coming together and playing a game. And at that point in time, I wasn't I haven't really ever been about the numbers as far as on Instagram or on Twitch or whatever. So at that time, I was just going on to hang out with people. But it did become about the numbers, way back in the back of my mind. It was there. And that's what I think kind of drove me to almost that insanity point that you were pointing out earlier.
So how long into your Twitch journey did that take?
It was around, no, it lasted for a very long time. It's funny because I correlate it with when I was working remote, I was fine because I was already home. I didn't have any problems. It was very easy for me. The second I started going back into the office and having to wake up at 5:30 in the morning to drive to the city for an hour, work an 8-hour day, and then drive the hour and a half home. And then to mentally get myself to be okay, time to do this thing. It started feeling like a second job to me almost.
Yeah. The fun, the escapism had lost its charm.
Right.
It became something you had to do.
Right.
I feel that. I feel that. And I know that we're not alone. Again, chat, if you're feeling anything she's saying, just repeat it and we'll throw it up here on the highlight. So talk to me more about that, because I think that's something that people don't often talk enough about,
right.
Especially as this thing called streaming becomes more and more of an actual career path, something that anybody can do. Thank you for the sub.
Finally,
Troy, love you. First guest on the Geek Out Sesh, y'all. Go follow him. But it's becoming something that is achievable, but with a lot of work, a lot of hours, and it's just like that kid that watched an NBA game, thought, I want to become a professional basketball player. It's achievable, but it's not easy, and it takes a lot of sacrifice. So when did that moment happen? Or tell me more about when that moment came that it was no longer fun, I guess. It felt like a job.
Right.
What kind of thoughts came to mind?
A lot of people think streaming is just you go and you click go live and that's it. That's all you got to do. And it's not that. It is way more than that. You have to make sure you have the right setup. You have to make sure you have something going on in your background of your stream. You have to make sure you have a good camera. You have to make sure you have a good mic. You have to make sure you have a good headset. So there comes in like the money for it. So you have to put money in to get money out. And then it comes along the lines of, well, a lot of people are, if I want people to support me, I have to support them. So if I want people to sub to me, I have to sub to them. More money going into it to get money out. And sometimes you break even, sometimes you don't. It all depends. But I definitely think it was just, I would get home from work after like my long day. I've already been up since like 5:30. It would be about 5:30 when I get home. So I've already been up for 12 hours. And I would just sit and I would not be able to like mentally get myself to the point where I'm like, I feel like streaming. And way back when, I used to think like I have to put on all this makeup to stream, because if you see my imperfections, my camera is going to pick it up.
Especially the great camera you bought.
Right. Oh yeah, the great camera that I have. And then I had to like want to make sure that, you know, my hair is done, that I physically like I have on like a cute shirt, or like, especially when I was doing like the tea time, I wanted to associate it with like different outfits. Where the real life filters. Exactly.
Yeah, Twitch, of all the things we have, like why couldn't you
I need a filter here, Twitch, please. So I think it just kind of like all weighed down on me. And especially like when my move happened, I kind of took that month break, and it was very easy to not fall back into that rotation. And it was having that month off, and I was like, oh, this is how it is to have like a real life. I'm not just like living in my bedroom.
Right.
Okay. I can actually, and it kind of opened the world opened up again a little bit, and people were going out, and it was, Twitch kind of almost hit the back burner for me, because I was like, oh, I can see people in real life now. I can actually hang out with people. I can go out to dinner with people. And
yeah, you forget.
Yeah. You really forget like what that felt like. And I think Twitch was giving us like a little glimpse of that. And then now that I can have it for real life, I was like, okay, well, I guess I don't really need Twitch. But then I ended up feeling like, well, now I'm letting these people down because I'm not streaming. And it was a lot of like on me. And you could see in my Discord, anytime I missed a stream, I was like, I'm so sorry, I'm a horrible person. And everyone's like, no, take care of yourself first. Because that's what I thought in my head was, I'm a horrible person because I'm not streaming today. These people are expecting me to stream. And that's like my own head playing games with me, because I'm like, if I don't stream, is anyone really going to care?
Yeah, you're hitting so many great points. So you talked about how it became an escape for you and became like a routine, and it had a benefit. So at the start, when maybe you had some balance, you were just starting out, and it wasn't an addiction for any of us. It had a benefit. It helped you grow in confidence, and it helped you have connections. But then it became like you created such strong connections and created that great community that you were so good at creating that now you felt an obligation. And you couldn't break their trust, or heaven forbid, think of yourself first.
Right.
Because they expected you to stream that twice, 3 times a week. But I almost love the reaction that we get in your Discord every time the
inevitable happens.
The inevitable happens, and you're like, I'm not going to stream tonight, because they're all like, great girl, you do you.
Right.
100%. We love you still. We love you especially because you know how to say, I'm not doing it tonight.
Right.
And we are fortunate enough, I think, at this level of our channels, like we have small channels, and it's going to be probably a long time unless something happens where we blow up, where it becomes like an actual sole income stream.
Right.
I almost dread that. Like, can I just be honest for a second that I dread that moment?
Right. I do too. I never went into this thinking this could replace my job. Never once did that cross my mind.
But I also know how fucking charming we are. You know? It's bound to happen. Oh my God, here we go. Jeez. When my peeps stream.
Fire.
Thanks, DSB. But like I thought about that, where I love getting to do this, and clearly people just love geeking out. Like if you're looking at the numbers, we're growing because this is a great thing. I think this little community, this little moment of honesty, we get a glimpse into all kinds of creators' worlds. We get to just geek out about all these things that we love. And same with you. You get to play video games. You get to create games. You get to show people that there are others. You're not alone. And it's addicting for those people. We're creating addiction for people. It's a problem.
Well, like you guys, especially like even from the first day I met you and you explained what you wanted your channel to be, and like when you guys were doing the YouTube thing more frequently than you are now.
Never now.
I was trying
just a repost of these streams on YouTube now. Yeah,
nice. Like when like that was, to me, it just seemed like an amazing concept, and it's so like stupid funny to me to like that's not a thing already. Like I've never seen somebody do what you guys do in the way you guys do it. Like there's people who are like, yeah, I want to create a community, but like you guys like really want to create this amazing community, and you just want to geek out with people because you never got the chance to do it. And I feel that in my soul because I never got the chance to do it. In like high school, it was like, oh, there's the girl carrying around the Inuyasha backpack.
Oh God, anime table.
Right. Or the Magic the Gathering table, because there wasn't an anime table, so I hung out with the Magic kids, even though I didn't know how to play it.
Yeah, way smarter than us.
Way smarter.
The strategists, the ones who will burn down the school and never get caught.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I mean, in a way, isn't that okay? I'll take that back. In a way, isn't that what all of us that really just want a community are doing?
Yeah.
Because there's plenty of people that I think have a facade of I'm going to start a community, when really it's just I want you to like me.
Right.
And I have a bunch of minions now that like me. But
minions.
Like my favorite thing about Mondays is I just get to make a new friend. Is
right.
that the saddest thing you've ever heard?
No.
Like I was telling ZomBree before we started, like I didn't prepare any notes for this. None. No notes. Because she's already my friend. I could talk to her all day. It's not a problem. But like some of these guests I've never met until this moment. And so we spend a few minutes pre-stream, like getting to know each other. But by the end of the stream, I'm like, oh my God, we can talk all the time now. This is amazing. And I think that's what it should be. That's what life should be. Damn it. Let me just share on the point of mental health. So on social media, on Instagram, I put some questions and I asked on the feed, when has streaming or even creating, whether that's content, whether that's cosplaying, like that takes a toll on your time, on your social life. I wanted to know how that took a mental toll. And I just want to share some answers. So one person said, when I get into a depressive cycle, that's when my content cuts out. Hence why I haven't been live in a while. And on one hand, it's like, yeah, we get that. On the other, it's like, good for you. When you're not feeling it, don't force yourself. Or should you force yourself? I don't know. What do you think?
I don't think you should. I'm a huge advocate for, if you're not feeling it, you're going to come off that way. So if you're streaming, you're going to come off not feeling it. If you're in a cosplay, you're going to come off that like you don't like this costume and you're just going to look upset. So I'm a huge advocate for like, if you don't want to do something, don't do it, because your mental capacity is more important. It's what you can handle. If your cup is full, don't pour any more water into it. Interesting.
Okay. I'm not disagreeing. I'm not agreeing. This is like, I love your take. Wait, I need to know. So we're getting a YouTube comment. Joe M was directed here by OnlyFans. He says. Oh, I know why. Because I intently titled my talk with Old Fashioned Nerd. We talked about his OnlyFans, and I was like, hell yeah, this will bring people. Oh, Barry's here for OnlyFans here. Sorry, guys. There's going to be a lot of OnlyFans tonight, but if you're a fan of only geeky shit, then It's the place to be. Thanks for hanging out, guys. So much for a feet pic. Oh my god. Okay, we're just gonna ignore all this. Okay, what about somebody else said, I know I shouldn't. Wait, no. I know you shouldn't try to compare your work to others, but it's honestly tough not to. Like, do you feel that with your cosplays? Do you feel that with your streams?
Yeah, definitely. Especially when I first started out, I was very much like comparing my level to somebody else's level, which wasn't fair because that person could have been cosplaying for 5-6+ years, and I'm comparing myself in my first cosplay to that person. But even to this day, I do, and to be honest, I use it as a way to push me forward. I use it as a motivation. Like if I created a whole cosplay, but I wasn't able to create the prop because it wasn't at that level, but I saw somebody else do it, I'm like, how did they do that? Exhibit. My hobby horse. I wasn't able to actually make that, but my friend Savella's Creations did for me. But now, if I wanted to, I probably could. Because now if I see how someone creates something, I can basically replicate it, which is like a cool little gift that I have, I guess.
Yeah, it's like Taskmaster of crafting.
Right. As long as I can figure out like a base to something, I can build up from there. So I definitely see people compare. Like I see myself comparing to other people, and I don't want to do it, but I do it. And I will probably always do it because it's just that subconscious thing that you do.
It's so hard.
Right.
It's like the one thing this isn't going to make my channel better. Or actually, I take that back. If you use it in the way that you're using it, you're comparing, saying, look, that's amazing. That's where I want to strive towards. I'm going to work to get there. Then I think it can get you better. But
and that's what I try to do so I don't go down that black hole of I'm horrible at what I'm doing.
Yes, but when you compare it, you're like, either, oh my God, they're way beyond me, I'm horrible, or fuck them. Like, they have every advantage that I don't have. There's no way that I could ever be that because blah, fill in the blank. That's just not productive for anybody.
Right.
Yet it still happens. It's so
all the time. All the time. That's very hard.
Like, I'm like, don't think about numbers. Like, just enjoy it. And honestly, we are. But then you see, oh, numbers are growing. That's cool.
Right.
What do I have to do to make that keep going?
Right.
And, you're the demon on the side of your mind keeps going. But then you have the other side where I got so many answers on this question on our Instagram. Like things like streaming has made me not only more creative, but more confident.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody's like, that's my escape. And that's like when I'm feeling down or when I'm feeling unmotivated, then I'll stream and it'll give me that boost that I'm like making something great. So let's even out the scales a little bit. Tell me more about that, like the times that you felt that.
Yeah, so like when I started streaming, like I said, I was in that very like low place, and streaming definitely helped, and it brought me out of that, and it did it. It helped like me get that creativity that I wasn't getting before because I wasn't doing any cosplay stuff, and that's my creative outlet. So I definitely would say like it helped that, and like I am a horrible public speaker. I don't like talking to people. It's really weird, but I can do it here because I'm talking to a camera. So it's
You're
like
talking to me.
Well,
talking
yes,
to me.
yes. But it's like completely different than me speaking like in person to people, and like I am somebody who has anxiety when trying to talk to people, and I will like psych myself out of like speaking to someone and like walking up to them and be like, hey, I really like your cosplayer. I saw you on Instagram. You're really cool.
Yeah.
I will psych myself out and just be like, they have no idea who I am, so I don't want to speak to them because they're gonna be like, who is this girl talking to me right now?
That's motherfucking ZomBree, baby.
Are you ZomBree? But I actually, before cons got closed down, I was doing something to force myself to speak to people. It was like a little thing I did for myself where
life hack?
it's kind of a life hack, maybe. I told myself that I had to compliment at least 5 people in a day. Just compliment, just in passing, walking past, saying, hey, I really like your cosplay. You're doing great. 5 times. It made me speak to people. And if that started a longer conversation, and if I felt uncomfortable, I'd get myself out because
Mhm.
that's just how I am with my anxiety. Or it would just be like a passing thing and be like, hey, you look great too, and just continue walking. But it broke me out of my shell a little bit by doing that. And it was just 5 people. That's it. Just 5 people. And it very, very, very much helped me personally kind of like ease myself into that. If anyone else also has anxiety or you can't speak to people, maybe a goal for you.
That's some great advice. I remember now that you said it when we got to hang out at Bristol Renaissance Fair. You told me that, like, you were so complimentary to so many people as we walked, and I was like, wow, this chick has it figured out. Like, she's so kind. She's just spreading love everywhere she goes. And then you said, actually, this is a habit that I created to help me speak to more people.
Yeah. It's something I'm trying.
Well, keep it up, because honestly, who's going to be walking at a con or at Bristol Renaissance Fair? Somebody throws them a compliment. What's the negative?
Right. They're not going to be mean to you. You're complimenting them.
Unless it's, some derogatory, maybe
Right.
you think it's a compliment, but you're really just coming across as an asshole.
Right.
Not that you would, not you specifically, you in the chat, you, not you, Bree. So yeah, do make sure that what you're saying is actually being construed as love.
Right. Do not do a backhanded compliment. Just say, I like your cosplay. Don't say anything else because it could come off wrong.
Right. So put that in your noggin, y'all. But Steggy, I'm going to call you out one more time because I really liked what you said and I need to read it on stream. This is from our Instagram. This is the comments. Where'd it go? She first replied to something incredible. There we go. Streaming is great for a lot of people and their mental health, like you said, but I don't think enough creators or supporters talk about the bad stuff that comes along with it. I've seen so many content creators firsthand not be able to balance their lifestyle with Twitch, and it's pretty unsettling.
Mm-hmm.
So now that you've seen the benefits, you've seen the takeaways, how do you keep that balance that makes sure that even as you grow and grow and grow, you can still ensure that you are well here, and you are giving your community the love that you feel that they deserve?
I'm doing a very bad job at it currently. But I mean, that's honestly.
Okay.
But I personally think a balance is finding the amount of time that you're willing to give. Because I started out doing, I want to say it was like 4 or 5 days when I worked remote.
Wow. Okay.
And that was fine for me because I had that time to give.
Mm-hmm.
However, then once I moved, I went down to 2 days because I went back into my office. I knew that Sundays, because I used to stream on Sundays, I knew I wanted to use that for shopping and meal prepping, and I wasn't going to be able to stream on Sundays. So then I cut it down. So it's about figuring out how much time you want to give. If you can only stream once a week, stream once a week. If you can only stream once a month, stream once a month. It's whatever amount of time you're willing to give, and it's okay to give, is what I say like a good balance is you kind of have to figure that out of like how much time do you have to give to streaming, because it can take up, you can stream for an hour, you can stream for 8 hours. So it all depends on how long you want to give.
I love that it's how long you feel you want to give. There's no magic number. The more that I like watch all these videos and read all this research on Twitch and how to succeed, it's all about just keeping a routine that's consistent with your schedule, that you can devote as much time or as little time as you can. There's not a magic like you have to hit this number of hours. And that's where I saw a really great video from Harris Heller, actually, Alpha Gaming, about that like magic partner number or the affiliate number that leads people to believe that once you hit this, then you're successful.
Right.
When really that's not the case. You could be a partner and still not have a successful community, not have people that you've actually connected with.
Right. And it's a lot like I feel like people see getting like partnered or affiliate as a goal, and then they hit that and then they stop. And it's like, it's not a goal. Yeah. It's a stepping stone. It's a milestone. You're getting that and then you're continuing on. You're still growing as you go.
Yeah. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. Something highly unprofessional. It's something I only do once per stream because I'm about to pee my pants. I have to pee so bad. So I'm going to leave you in charge. This is now your stream.
Okay.
So guys, if you have any more questions for ZomBree, please comment below. I will be back as fast as possible because literally I am seconds away from peeing in this chair right now. So I'm going to make you big. I will be right back.
All right.
You're amazing. You are captain.
I am captain. I am the captain now. I knew she was going to take over. I take over things. So actually, something that I kind of wanted to point out was that is put it up in the there's the above where he said change the password. I'm on it. Let me hack it. So he pointed out that like he's never seen that side of me. The funny thing is he actually met me when I was behind a booth. And I will say I have this like weird confidence when I'm behind a booth with speaking to people because it's almost like I'm like working and you're behind this like security blanket almost. So I noticed that and I wanted to point that out. Big complaint, Bree time. Big compliment, Bree time. Someone said Bree a Captain Jack Sparrow hat. I don't own a Captain Jack Sparrow hat. We were on the same side of the booth. I was still behind the booth. Hack the planet. I can hack the internet. I'm gonna hack the internet. I'll reboot the internet. Bree's stream fire. Oh my gosh, doggos. But yeah, it's weird how you gain like a sense of confidence when you have like a security blanket in between you and a person compared to when it's just like you and the person. I don't know. I'm weird. I know that he posted on their Instagram like different questions. But if anybody has any questions, you can post them in here and I will answer them to the best of my abilities. Bree yourself, be yourself, Bree yourself. I like that. Bree yourself. Look at how that backfired. I dragged you out of your apartment. I know. Now I have to be social. So did you think having a plan or having a format makes socializing or public speaking easier for you? No. So like way back when in college, when you have to do like a speaking class and you have like your format and you have your like thing that you're reading, still then like even if I'm reading off of a piece of paper, I'm like shaking the entire time I'm reading this thing. So no, having a format doesn't make it easier for me to speak.
All right, catch me up. What I missed on my own channel. I have a tiny bladder.
We were just talking about I was saying how I was behind a booth and it made it easier for me to speak to people. So having that like buffer blanket, kind of like that buffer between you and the other person helped me.
Okay.
It's for Bree by Bree.
FBBB. I'm here for it.
What is more stressful, running a Discord, streaming, or keeping up with social media? All of the above. I feel like my Discord is probably the lowest because I have like real chill people in there and like I'm not like banning people. Like I don't think I've had to like kick that many people out of my Discord. So like it's very like that's I feel like is low maintenance because it kind of takes care of itself. Like people just chat with each other.
Do you have moderators or is it just you?
I do have I think I have Steggy, Mallory, and Pixel as my moderators in there. I think we're like inner circle each other's moderators.
Yeah.
Basically.
Take care of each other. I like Troy's question.
Okay. I am horrible at giving advice on building a community because.
Oh, do we not just take like 20 minutes earlier to stream talking about how you were a goddess and building a community? It's so natural to her. She can't even put into words. Right. Yeah. Can't even.
I would just say like you have to promote it. That's like one thing. Like your Discord's not going to go anywhere unless you promote it. Right. And people aren't going to join it if they don't know it exists. And a lot of times people community building sounds like networking. Exactly. Like you kind of have to like network, and you kind of have to shamelessly plug yourself sometimes and be like, hey, I have a Discord. Hey, I have a Facebook page, or what. I don't know if people still do that thing. Like if I have
we
a
have
Facebook
one. I don't talk
community-
about it ever. That's
But
just for
sometimes people have
my
like
mom.
Facebook groups. Like they do groups there.
We used
like,
to.
whatever.
Now we have a Discord.
Right, exactly. I feel like a lot of people run things through Discord more.
Yeah.
And Discord's nice because you can hop on a voice call or hop on a video call and just hang out, or do a movie stream and hang out and watch a movie together.
See, that's the shit I'm not doing. That's how you build it.
Yeah, because I definitely do that in my Discord. I don't.
But you could.
I could.
You could.
It's a thought in my head. But yeah, it's just shamelessly plugging yourself, making sure you're networking, making sure people know that it exists. And sometimes, I have another Discord that had over 100 people in it, and it wasn't my Discord. It was a shared Discord. And sometimes that can be helpful, is having a shared Discord with a couple of the people that have similar interests to you. If you want to do a prop, right, exactly. Or if you want to
shameless plug.
If you want to like have like a prop building Discord, or if you want to have a Discord specifically for creating groups, like doing group cosplays, sometimes having like a group Discord can be a little bit easier, because when you have it on your own, sometimes there's not that much to talk about if you're just talking about yourself. So you want to make sure it's like geared towards other people as well, and giving people ways to talk about things that they want to geek out about.
Honestly, that I 100% agree with all of that. It's as soon as it becomes about you, then that's not a community. That's just talking about you. But when you create discussions, which that's what I think you're really good at, you're not only there having the availability for discussion, but you start them. You have all these different channels in your Discord where anybody can come and they go to the correct channel because they know. And you just start conversations, and you help people realize that there is a connection between me and between you in so many ways. We just have to voice it.
Right.
And I'm sure you found that if it's not genuine, people can sniff that shit out from a mile away.
Mm-hmm. I'm very good at that.
Promoting and like shamelessly plugging yourself.
Right.
As soon as they know that, oh, you're just plugging, out.
Right.
Never come in your Discord, never liking you as a person.
Right. And it's similar to like a lot of people say that about Twitter or even Instagram. If you're only posting, I'm going live, or, I'm live now, or donate to me, or whatever it is. If you're only posting that, it's not good enough. You gotta post more than just that. And like I said, like on my Twitter, I post real as hell things. I'll wake up in the morning and be like, I'm typing this out because I feel this way right now.
It's like your little journal.
Exactly. Like I definitely use my Twitter as an outlet for me, and somewhere that I feel more comfortable just talking about whatever. And it was actually something I thought about doing for my Discord, is doing like a vent channel. However, that can get dangerous.
Yeah.
Because it can stir up some drama, especially if, people have certain views on politics, people have certain views on what's going on in the world right now, and it can become very, very dangerous. And I've seen that in my one Discord that I have 100 people that I'm like one of the mods on, because it can get rocky. And that's the unfortunate with it. And that's why I haven't taken that step there. Yeah. I don't feel like my Discord channel would ever get to that, but you don't know what people's views are, and your view can be completely different than somebody else's.
And also that moment of screaming into a pillow is beautiful, because no one can hear it, and you can let out every ugly thought that you've ever had into a pillow. If you do the same into a group moderated chat, then that's going to expand and hit some shit in people's hearts. So I get it. And I'm with you, John. No apology needed, DSB. I love your memes. And I like going to Bree's channel for your memes. I like coming to my Discord for your memes. Keep the memes.
It's the best channel. Is just the memes or the funny channels. Like they do. They're great.
And it makes sharing the story content so easy. Anytime I'm like, I need something with the story, I just go to my Discord. I'm like, oh, that's a funny meme. Thanks, John. And I'll give you credit. Shared by thing in the Discord. So that I feel good about stealing someone else's hard work. There's honestly, I need to have her on. There's another cosplayer that I follow her and she does great work. Honestly, she has the best memes nonstop every day. I wake up and she's got a stream of memes and I'm like, this is why I follow you.
I follow you.
So memes are powerful, John. They bring us together.
They do.
This has been so cool and not as heavy as I expected it could have gotten.
It could definitely still get pretty heavy.
I know, I was ready to cry. I'm not quite there yet.
Right.
But I'm happy to keep these questions going. So please, if you have more questions, hit us up in the chat. But while you do, I'd like to play a game. How about you, Bree?
I am so ready for this. No, I'm not.
Neither am I. So if you're new to 4 Geeks by Geeks, welcome. This is the place where geeks come to geek out. We do this every Monday. And we'll interview a guest. We'll get real. We'll talk to them about what they geek out about. But at the end, you can always guarantee we're going to do something ridiculously stupid and play a game where it's just, let's just have a good time here on the internet and make fools of ourselves. Boser is ready. So today, since I've got such a great cosplayer that apparently is the prodigy of a seamstress, which I learned today.
Yeah.
We're going to test that theory and see if we can take a randomly selected Disney movie and create a cosplay in 60 seconds using only the shit within arm's reach. Now, we did load the deck a little bit. We took a ton of stuff throughout the house and we put it within arm's reach. Cheers to you. Thanks, Michael. Thanks for the 30 bits. Love that. Thank you. So, yeah, we're going to find out what Disney movie we're going to try to make a cosplay with. I've got a pile of random dress-up clothes from childhood.
I just have a pile of clothing, like actual clothing that I wear.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Remember how I'm a great cosplayer, guys? Literally none of my cosplay stuff is in this apartment right now, so we're having fun.
I timed this well. I said, when is Bree moving apartments? That's when I'm having you on the show. I don't actually want to showcase that you can do anything well. Oh, hey, Razor. Welcome. You're great, buddy. How's racing? That's why I learned so much about racing by just following your stories, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Who knew?
That and watches. I learned so much.
Watches?
Oh, yeah. He posts watches all the time. Like watches. Like
watches. I thought watch was a person that I should be watching. Watches. I know none of us are going to ever have as much style game as Dr. Razor, but, you know, we do our best. Okay, so let's find out what our first cosplay is going to be. This is going to be highly scientific with the little help of this site I found. Let's get the ad out of here. Let's just go over here. So this is going to randomly... Oh my God, wait till Cars.
I really hope that I know the movie because like newer Disney stuff.
Well, you have 60 seconds to Google it.
I have my phone ready.
There you go. So I'm going to spin this wheel. We're going to get a movie. We have approximately 60 seconds. I'm not giving myself a timer because that screwed me up with Stephanie. I was like, if I'm not back in this chair in 30 seconds, I lose. 45 seconds later. Shit. Every time I was late, but she was always on point. So we're going to find out, and we're going to try to do our best within 60 seconds, create a cosplay. Are you ready, Bree?
I'm ready.
Ask me.
Are you ready?
No!
All right. Yeah, let me just like chug this, and then I'll be ready.
Stephanie, I outed myself. I don't need your help. She says literally
late.
late every time. There you go. I'll put you up. No, wrong one. Damn it. Love you. Anyway, okay, here we go. I need to know what our first one is. I almost clicked the video rather than the actual thing. Here we go. Oh God. Oh God.
So not ready for this.
Oh God. A Bug's Life. A Bug's Life. You have 60 seconds ish. Ready, set, go. I'm unplugging my headphones so I can hear. Okay.
I have no idea.
Wrong one. This is probably really great content to watch.
Right, this is super great content.
Welcome back to 4 Geeks by Geeks. Oh my God, I just found a bug! I found a spider! I just killed a spider!
Like an actual spider?
A real spider!
Oh
my God, oh no, I got you. I'm about to win. I am about to win this. I'm about to win this.
I have to take my headphones off.
Oh God, okay. And then chat, you're gonna vote. This is what I got.
Wait, I'm not done yet.
This is it. This was my best.
I put on a green shirt.
This is it. All right.
Sucky's like, Bree, what? I haven't done this.
So tell us about your character.
I am the caterpillar that turns into a butterfly. Where he's like, I'm a beautiful butterfly. I am that character.
Oh, that's pretty good, actually.
See, there's my wings.
I'm gonna do a poll real quick. We're gonna find out.
Where is the cricket?
You can type with one hand. Okay, you got 1 minute to vote. I'm an ant you might know. His name is Flick. And he's kind of thinks he's smarter than the rest. And that's all I got. Oh shit, you're ahead of me 4-1. And Bree takes it. All right.
My wings are nothing.
Great job, Bree. But I did find a real spider.
I killed a spider earlier too. We're like, God, we're in
Just
sync.
now. It became a bug's life to a bug's death. Is a spider a bug or an arachnid?
It's an arachnid.
But are arachnids bugs?
Chat?
Do I need another poll?
Right.
All right, let's find out what our next... Yes, don't show me this warning again. I understand. I'm going to share my screen. That's how it works. That's kind of the point. Okay, let's find out what an arachne.
Arachne.
I don't get it. All right, let's find out what our next movie is.
I can't see it.
Brave!
Oh, God!
Wait! Okay, you ready, chat? Oh wait, you can't see it.
I can't see it.
Why didn't I? It didn't show the screen. Do that one.
Gosh,
Do that one. Oh, it's over here. I didn't ever click show on stream. There it is. Brave. We got Brave. Okay. 60 seconds. Ready, set, go.
Okay. I'm definitely lazy in this one up.
I had to run all the way and find another wig. I need something green. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay, I'm ready. I did it.
I cheated.
Here we go. I like my red luscious hair and my Irishness and my Scottishness. Oh
is
God,
that red? Is that same
it's reddish? It's red that got washed. It fell in the wash. Okay, who's more Merida?
I'm definitely the mom. I'm not Merida. I'm the bear.
You're the bear. Wait, do this again. How do we end poll, new poll? No, just do it again. Can I just do it again? Just do it again. Best brave bear. A bear.
A bear.
Merida. All right, chat. You got a minute. If I climb a mountain, do I get extra points?
I'm shooting for my own hand.
Today, I'm shooting from my own hand. I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, that's pretty good, right? If this doesn't inspire anybody to become a cosplayer, I
don't know what will.
What more do you need? What more do you need? All right, let's view the results. Who got the best brave? Oh, 100% bear.
This is definitely a bear. It's
That
definitely
is
a bear.
nationalists. National, whatever it is called. It's xenophobia is what it is. Okay, whatever. I don't need all of you.
That thing is hot.
I will run, I will fly, chase the wind and touch the sky. I sound just like her too, I've been told.
It's just
many
like her.
occasions.
You should definitely do that as like a business. Just dress up as Merida.
I'm gonna stop my video instead. I'm just gonna give up on the stream instead. Okay. Here we go. Let's see. Hey, how are those mental health questions coming, chat?
Yeah.
We have apparently cracked. All right, here we go. Number 3. What's it going to be? What Disney movie? Oh, God. Oliver and Company.
What?
Oliver and Company.
I love this movie, but
Okay,
I
good.
have no idea.
Okay, 60-ish seconds. Go.
Okay.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I have the perfect thing.
I'm so glad you do, because I don't.
Oh, I need the rest of it. Oh my God. Chat, I think this is something that you never knew about me. This might be a secret that I've carried with me my whole life and never shared with you. Oh, I need the rest.
Okay.
Jen! Where are you?
I don't care. Wait. I can do this. I'm sure that just came out really good. Oh yeah, no, that's great. That's perfect.
Okay, Bree.
Okay.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, I couldn't find all of it, but I found a thing. No, actually, I'm gonna save that. Okay.
Are you good?
I'm good.
Okay.
This is literally
What is this?
I went to Westside Middle School, and we were the Westside Wildcats.
Oh, okay.
Specifically, I was the Westside Wildcat. And my mom made this, and I've had it since the 8th grade.
It still fits you.
Oh, it's massive. It's also on backwards, so my tail is like...
Oh, yeah, right there.
In
Yeah,
a precarious place.
Eyeliner. I put some eyeliner on with my little
How'd
fake...
you do that so fast?
I literally just
That's
went like...
more impressive than anything. Wait, view results. Did somebody already make a poll? Oh, good job. Thank you.
Tiny cute cat, Wildcat.
Wait, which one are we though?
I don't know. I feel like I'm the Wildcat.
Cats, but make a community theater. Jellicle cats for Jellicle cats. Jellicle cats for Jellicle cats. Jellicle cats. I was the Wildcat, you're right. And I would get in front of the crowd and I'd say, "Hey, Wildcats, let me hear you roar!"
So is it like High School Musical? Aren't they like the Wildcats too?
Those were the East Side Wildcats.
Oh, sorry.
Which, you know, other than that and the fact I wasn't good at sports, I'm basically Troy Bolton.
We tied 50-50.
We tied!
We're both
Yes! Oh my god, this is the best. I want to keep this going forever.
there.
All right, let's see what's next. What's next?
Hopefully something that's a cat.
I know I've got it. I actually brought something. If I spin this right, I can win this.
Yeah, I have something really good for like a specific movie.
Very specific. If I get it amongst this 100 options, I'm gonna get it. Okay, let's see.
Come on,
you
movie.
ready?
Come
You were
on.
wiping. Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, here we go. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Come on. Okay, this is bullshit. This is some bullshit. Don't you have all this stuff? Oh, no, you don't.
No, I don't. I haven't.
Yes. All right, Snow White and the Seven Dwarves. Go. Oh, God, I got to get out of this thing first of all. Ooh. I think I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Y'all don't even know. I've got some really random shit from my childhood. Oh, hell yes. Yep. Oh, wait, no, I thought that was something else. Where'd you go? No! Okay. I used to be really into having dress-up clothes for Halloween.
Yeah.
And I've collected them, and I just never got rid of them. All right, Bree, tell me when you're good.
Yeah, sure. I think I'm good.
I'm good.
Mine is so lame. Are you the old lady? I'm sorry.
Apple?
It's good.
It's good.
I don't even have. Here's my apple.
I can't see you. I can't. What are you doing?
I'm holding up my wine glass. This is definitely red. Yeah, this is definitely red. It's definitely red.
Oh my! Thank you, Alec. This is my new look, I think. Alec, can you do that pull thing again? That was really great.
He did
Awesome. I can't tell you how long I've had this mask. Since I was, 7, and for some reason I decided to take it with me to every move I've ever had. Because you never know.
You never know. It could win a contest.
Yeah, please, I'm gonna show up to some cosplay contest. Say I'm the Wicked Witch. I can't breathe in this. God.
Well, your mask won it for you.
Yes! Yes! Oh man. What's the score? You won 1. You won 2.
We tied.
Tied.
And then you won 1.
And then 1. Okay, I gotta know if I could tie it.
All right, let's do one more.
I gotta know if I can tie
I just want this one movie.
it. Yeah, hopefully you get it. Yeah, all I had to do was cover your face. Yeah, that was that's my linchpin. I just had to hide this monstrosity. Okay, here we go. Last one. Oh my god. This was way more successful than I ever thought it would be. TBH. Hey guys, if you haven't already, while we're getting ready for this last wheel, make sure that you use Command ZomBree and go follow her on everything that takes you that takes you to her Twitch, which has the links to her Discord, to her Instagram, to her Twitter, to her Facebook, everything. Is your Ko-Fi on there?
I don't do Ko-Fi anymore because me and it had a very bad experience.
Never mind. Forget Ko-Fi. Never happened. Okay, last one. Give it a spin. Spin that wheel!
No whammy, no whammy.
Zootopia!
Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. Fuck.
Same. Fuck. Okay.
So, can I put on exactly what I had on for Oliver and say that I'm Nick?
It'll be up to the chat. Ready, set, go.
Oh, it's stuck in my hair. Wait, I have an idea.
Ooh, I think I got this. I almost ran all the way upstairs, but I decided not to.
I'm almost done.
Okay. Okay. I'm good.
Okay, I'm good.
Do I have a tropical kind of cunning fox vibe?
Yeah, you definitely do. I'm the water buffalo, like the chief of police.
Hey, what's
if
up?
only I had a sheriff badge, you know.
I think we nailed it.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, somebody set this up. I need a new Twitch poll. This is literally Harper's costume. This has a strap and it goes like over her cute little head. And then this will go around.
Captain Bogo, yeah.
There you go.
The one.
Okay, I guess I'll do that. Whoozoo?
Cowboy and Rhino. He is a water buffalo. Thank you.
Oh, a poll's already active. Somebody got it. Okay.
You're the cowboy.
Where's the poll? I don't see it. I don't see a poll.
I see it.
Well, no one told me. The poll popped up in Bree's face. I could not see her. Ow, that snapped me right in the nose.
Oh, no. I was about to write Eeyore.
You kind of are giving me Eeyore vibes.
Yeah.
How'd you...
They're horns.
Oh, I do see they're turning in.
Yeah.
But they look like... Oh, there you go. Straight on, they kind of look like Bug's Life antenna.
Oh, yeah. I could have used this.
It's not showing me the results. Oh, there we go. Rhino
Or water
win.
buffalo.
All right. Well, of course, the real cosplayer among us takes the win. Give her some love. I forgot to vote. Might be. Yeah, right. Like it would have changed a thing for me.
Oh, man.
Plug that back in so no one has to hear things. I bow. I bow to your prowess. You don't get where you are without being as good as you are.
I'm okay.
And that's why you're good. That's why you have the community. I better keep this logo off.
Right.
Because all my sponsors are watching. But honestly, Bree, did you have fun tonight?
I did. Give Boser a fake pity win.
Say what?
Just give Boser a fake pity win as the current poll.
Oh. Well, they're still voting against me. So that's cool.
Well,
Yeah, kids, stream. Create a community full of judgment-free and positivity so your own chat can shit on you.
if your own mods don't bully you, then you don't have mods.
And they're not a real mod. They're a bot. They are 100% bot. Bree for life. She wins it. Give it up for Bree. It's well earned. You know, I'll take a loss to a Bree every time. Thank you, Bree. This has been so great, honestly.
It's been a lot of fun.
This just felt like a continuation of what we do every day.
Right.
Like I get to talk to you on your Discord and I get to just interact with all the great things you're doing. And just like he says, the day I stop trolling Bree is the day she'll know we aren't real friends anymore.
Exactly. Get yourself a friend like that.
There you go.
Big goals in life.
But I hope that you guys at home had heard something really of value from Bree, which I know I've had like a list that I wish I could let Molly say bye. Did you pay for Molly?
Molly.
Did you pay for Molly? Molly is a Sailor Moon character.
Oh.
Oh, and I lost it. Okay. Well, this is what Molly sounds like in Sailor Moon. If you go back and watch, she's voiced by Fran Drescher. Apparently, this hurts not only my voice, but your ears.
Yes.
You can blame Alec. It's all him. 'Twas a great night. Thanks, John. But just go support Bree. She's doing great things. You know she's amazing, and you know you can trust that you're gonna have an amazing time being with her. So do yourself the favor. Thanks. I hate it, says Steggy. I had a thought, but you know I lost it. So
I had a thought.
There you go. Command ZomBree. Thanks, Steggy. You got me back on track. And if you like having cool discussions like this with cosplayers, content creators, artists, authors, other kinds of amazing human beings, then tune in every Monday where we do a Geek Out Sesh with a new guest or guests. And next week, we have focus on casual cosplay and embracing your geek. Perfectly, Teresa. So I'm really excited. Same, but like I have actually never met in person, but I've talked to so much.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
I
I'm
met
excited.
her once. I met her for like a photo meetup once. We did like a DC thing.
And she's just got the greatest smile. Every shot. I don't know how.
Right.
I do not understand. So tune in then. And then I think a couple of weeks we'll be just geeking out about 90s cartoons with Taylor the Terror. And I think maybe another podcast about shit cosplayers say. So tune in. And then on Wednesdays, we'll be doing community gaming or / just gaming where you can just hang out with us. And then Thursdays are our ongoing D&D campaign. And we've kind of hit the pause button on the main storyline. And now we're fleshing out some of the side stories, the side quests, the side characters, so that when we go defeat Mother and Kavalik, yes, we'll do it together with an army.
Side quests are always the best.
The best. Bree, any parting shots for these lovely human beings tonight?
Wow, that's weird. No, it's stay awesome, be you. You guys are amazing. This community is amazing. I'm so glad to be a part of it. I'm so glad that this human over here ran up to me at karaoke and called me out, because I always have so much fun anytime any of the 4 Geeks by Geeks guys are around. They're amazing, and your community is amazing.
That means a lot, especially from you. Are you ZomBree?
Are you ZomBree? Yeah.
Well, here you go. Now you get to tell the people. Until next time. Wait, pause. We need to find a raid. You know who's streaming right now?
Who's streaming right now?
One of your mods.
Oh.
Our very own Pixel Kitten. So we're going to go raid her.
Raid me. No.
Raid?
Don't raid me. Don't raid me.
Not you. Pixel Kitten. Pixel X Kitten. Wait, is that not going to work?
No,
there.
it says...
It says it, but I did it through Melon. That's not going to work there.
No, it says on... I see it on Twitch, too.
Oh, good. I kind
have
of
a
went
Twitch
away from my channel. Okay, so then I can't... there's no raid now button. So we're going to hope we time this right. Until next time, I am Boser.
And I am ZomBree.
And you just keep...
Geeking out.
Good night.